Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are reacting to The Poet and the Pendulum by Nightwish at Wembley 2016. I'm really excited about this one because you guys have been requesting it a lot. For you guys who don't know me yet, my name is Elvann. I'm a recording artist and I've been a vocal coach for over 10 years now. I've been coaching singers for a while and I started music because of Nightwish in the first place. That's why I'm a vocal coach. I'm very passionate about Nightwish, about symphonic metal. I do that myself. I love it. I know all of Nightwish songs, or almost, by heart. Not quite, but you get the picture. Anyways, if reaction videos, covers, and symphonic metal or stuff that you enjoy, well, you can subscribe to my channel. I would encourage you to do that because that's what I do. That's what's happening on this channel. I'm so glad to now be back in Finland and able to record videos for you. I just want to note that if the sound quality is different, it's because I forgot my iLock license and my plugin USB keys at my mom's place in Canada. So she's shipped them to me, but I have no idea when they are gonna arrive. And until then, I have a microphone, but I don't have a DAW. Basically what that means is I can't open anything on my computer. I can't open Pro Tools. I can't open my softwares that I use to usually record stuff. So yeah, great. Without further ado and without extending myself forever like that, let's just get into the reaction and yeah. Just before we go further, I forgot to mention, like, the first time that I've heard that song was, well, when the album came out, and it was the first time that we were actually hearing Annette. I think there was a single, but I still at that point had hopes that the singer would be more classically, would have more of a classical style, and the opening of that CD, I was like, ooh, a classical voice. I was so happy to hear it, and then I remember being like, oh, but it's still pop, but it's good, it's fine, and I liked it, and I actually know it all by heart. I mean, I need to like it a bit to get to that point, but, or I knew it. I don't remember if I still remember it by heart, but anyways, that song basically was something, because it was the first time that we actually got to hear Annette on the album, and it actually doesn't start with her voice, which is a bit weird, but that's fine. Is that Floor though? I don't think it is. It sounds too much like the album. And Floor has so much color in her voice. I think I would recognize her. And she doesn't have that breathy type of tone either. She's like much more focused, much bigger in her sound. The pendulums in the background, such cool effects. that was nice. Well, Marco sings also in this part. Nice, okay. I really like that. It doesn't differ that much from the original. Like, I think that she really keeps the style, but she just sounds more solid in general. She seems like she's giving more thought to the words that she's singing in general than the original version. And I don't mean it against Annette personally or anything. It's really just, I think the performance sounds more solid. It sounds like a very easy thing for her to sing. And I really like the effects that she added, like with the raspy vocals that she added there. I think it's really, really super appropriate, and she's like, it shows that she's actually thinking of the lyrics that she's singing. And whereas it's not the only way that could be performed in order to show that you take into account what the lyrics mean, it's a really cool way to do so, and I really like the choices that she made there. Wow, yeah. Yeah. I feel like she's a lot more precise than the original version when it comes to pitch. Her pitch is like so on. Like, you really hear every single detail of what she sings. I must also add to that fact that the recording equipment on those lives is really, 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 really good, because Nightwish has the budget for that. And this has to be taken into account, that like, it sounds that good because the performers are good, but also because the equipment and the engineering behind that is also really great. But given that, like, you don't need to hide her voice behind anything. Like, obviously, what am I saying? Obviously, you don't want to hide a voice, but I mean, she's so precise, like, she is recording precise. It's really rare to encounter musicians that their studio recordings are about just as good as their live performances. Like, she can do it one take. Nobody does that. But like, when you hear what she does, she is so precise. The beginning of her phrases, the ending of her phrases are always extremely precise. The vowels she sings are always extremely, really clear. And the notes, the pitch is right there. This is not only a great performance, but a great showcast of how precise she can be. Like, I sort of want to go back slightly behind, because like, that last phrase to me is like, I've never actually heard what Annette was singing, and then she sings it and I'm like, oh, that's what's supposed to be there. Like, I can hear the line, like, it's clear for once. Like, and I don't mean it against Annette. I mean it as she's really good. Not all other singers are bad, by the way. Like, there's tons of really, really great singers that deserve a lot of praise, but Flora is like, she's really, 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 really good. This. Ah, like that's what goes there. Sorry, but like that's I didn't like properly hear it before. I like this part. Like, that first part is really, really beautiful. It's also a really difficult part, especially on the pronunciation perspective, because it's so high. And when you get that high in registers, it's really hard to pronounce things clearly. It's a acoustic and physical thing. It's just how it is. She still is like doing, like, you see that she's doing a lot of effort in order to make that happen. And I think in general she's pretty much succeeding, so she's doing that really, really well. On the other hand, it's really, really pretty. I mean, I really still love it, but it does sound to me like she's not as comfortable in that register as a classical singer than she is as a more pop singer. And that's totally fine. We all have our strengths, and it's already incredible that she can pull this off at all. Like, it's great. It's beautiful still. But yeah, you just know that she's not a professional opera singer when you listen to that, which she doesn't need to be either, to be fair. But it's just my perspective as a classical singer. It doesn't sound fully like a professional classical singer specifically, but it's still really beautiful and great. So I actually, in the second part that she just started there, I think she sounds more comfortable. It's a bit lower, and it's also like more in a range that I feel she has power. Also, I think like her voice type makes it that way, and it's like very coloratura part that there was right before. She is Wagnerian soprano, but she doesn't have that like coloratura quality in her voice, which is, I mean, we all have different voices, and that's hers, and she still manages to pull this off like very lightly and really nicely. But yeah, it doesn't sound like a professional opera singer would sound like. Yeah, this part is prettier. That's like, I just want to point out, at that register, singing a word like kiss, E is a closed vowel, and it can be like really hard. On the word kiss, you can still pretty much hear very clearly what is the word that she's singing, which is like exceptional, actually. I like the back vocals that they added. Yeah, wow. That's such a beautiful sound. like that orchestral.
I'm afraid, so afraid, being raped again and again and again. I know I will die low, but loved. You live long enough to hear the sound of guns, long enough to find yourself screaming every night, long enough to see your friends betray you. For years, I've been strapped onto this altar. Now I only have 3 minutes, counting. I just wish the tide would catch me first and give me a death I always longed for.
Marco has such a unique voice. He always sounds so much like himself. Even when I had the occasion to hear him speak in real, I could recognize, like, yeah, that's him. Like, he just sings the same way he speaks. And yeah, he's great. looks really pretty. Okay, wow, I'm speechless. This was really, really beautiful, and the vocal performances are really, really incredible in this. Actually, I feel like Floor did an amazing work with this one when it comes to keeping the original song as it was intended to sound like, but I think that she just added that element of like, it's been rehearsed for 10 years and now it's presented again, you know. I feel like that it's warm, it's polished, it's feeling really easy to her for the most part. It's just really beautiful. It's the way the song should sound like. And I think that's like what I'm saying here is pretty much to this point the recurring theme when it comes to Floor remaking songs that Annette has been singing. She takes what was already there and she makes something with it. She doesn't like do something completely different. It's not completely surprising what she comes up with. We've heard that before. It feels like we've heard it before, but this time it's like it's been worked more and brought to a point where it feels like that song. I don't know. I don't have proper words for this, but it was really beautiful. Anyways, I hope you guys also enjoyed that performance and I hope you had fun. Anyways, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to leave me a thumbs up so I know that I should be making more videos like this one, and also to help YouTube know that it should be pushing those reaction videos to more people who would enjoy them. Also, don't forget to subscribe and allow notifications for this channel so you know every time that I post. Also, if you're interested in my own music, which includes classical singing, metal, and harp, make sure to go download the free song that I offer. Actually, I'll leave a card right here and I will leave the link in the description box down below so you can go and download it for free. I'm currently collecting emails and getting in touch with people from that email list, which is genuinely really fun actually, and I would really like to see you there actually, so it'd be really nice, and you'll get a free song, so it's a win-win situation. All right, so I guess I see you in the next video. Bye bye.